I remember is the national anthem, and walking out there with the guys, and I got chills running up and down my spine. And I thought, wow, this is the moment that I actually become a Kookaburra, an Australian hockey player. My dad wasn't playing much of a sport and got pushed in by a family friend into hockey, and that's how my parents met, and a bit later there I was.
As a young kid, small sticks all around the house, just dribbling balls through the furniture.
I don't remember not having a hockey stick in my hand. I remember taking Dad's stick and I think hiding it under the bed because I didn't want him to take it away from me. The amount of windows, glass tables, lamps and everything else we broke around the house. So as soon as Mum would head out, we'd clear all the furniture out and have a go and go to town. I know Dad would say he wouldn't, but he'd have a bit of a play with us as well. There's always been challenges along the way. When I was younger, because I was a bigger boy, I didn't get selected. I was a good athlete back then, although I was heavy and my lifestyle probably wasn't suited to more of an elite sport. One of my coaches, a junior under-18 Australian team, just said to me, unless you lose weight, you won't be able to ever probably play for Australia. So it set me on a tough pathway, but in the end, I worked through it and trained pretty hard. My grandfather said, if you want something really bad enough and you're willing to work for it, you've got the skills to do it. It just depends if you've got the drive and the desire. When I was about 12, my father brought me down to watch Australia play Korea, and I came out and watched, and I kind of felt a bit bitter, like I could play this. And so I kind of told myself, yeah, I reckon I can play this.
What do you do to make sure you peak at exactly the right time?
I think it's not a matter of peaking at the right time. I think it's about staying at that level for as long as you can and consistently. It's what you do when people aren't watching. A good saying that I try to live by is do as if someone is watching all the time, and we use that as an Australian team as well, because if someone's watching you, you have to attend to all those little details.
Do you ever think about the moment that you may become a gold medalist? What would happen and the minutes that would follow? I
think I've said it a few times in my head, but it's more about sharing that with my teammates. So lucky enough to win a couple of Commonwealth Games and World Cup and Champions Trophy, and you see the passion in each other's eyes. It's not the game itself, it's the 10 weeks or the 4 years build up of training day in, day out. There's always ups and downs, and I think those little peaks and troughs you kind of look at and build upon them and take it on.